supposed to heal ya, but I ain't done much healing. Hello. Hey, it's Paris.
And it's Emma.
And we are back with a sit-down video, which is a bit different. But this video is going to be all about poetry. And if you didn't know, poetry is something that we love to read, love to write, and it's always something we've done together. So we thought it would be really fitting to do it. Do you want to explain?
Yeah. Let's start with Keaton Henson Idiot Verse.
Yeah.
That the poetry is amazing.
What I really love is you could put any of Keaton Henson's song in the background and read his poems and you completely get where he's coming from.
Yeah.
It sounds really weird, but like you put on one of his songs, my favourite is the Elevator song, just saying, and like you just read his poetry and it's like, oh my god.
Different, like it's not about love, it's not about romance and stuff, it's more of the place that he's written them and just in general,
How he
like
feels.
it's normally a writer's block.
Another one is Milk and Honey by Rupi Kaur. I don't know, but what I love about this book is also it has some really amazing illustrations, and I like that it doesn't hold back. Like it's really raw and it's really like down to the point. So like for example, like one of the very first poems, it has, I don't know if you can see, but it's basically like a picture of a naked woman with her legs open. And it says, "You have been taught your legs are a pit stop for men that need a place to rest, a vacant body empty enough for guests, but no one ever comes and is willing to stay." I don't know, like, they write about society and the issues we face within society and like put it into poetry.
My other one is Michael Fordette. I love this. I love how romantic it is. I love all the different, like it's just, I think it's amazing how many poems you can write about romance and love and like all these different things, and I've actually bookmarked all the favourite poems of mine. It's a nice contrast to some of the other ones, and I don't know, I like how unafraid he is to kind of like push the boundaries when it's writing, and it's probably not everyone's taste, but I think it's a beautiful poetry book.
Yeah.
The next thing that we're actually going to do is, we've written stuff together before, but we're actually going to write a poem together now. My mum has given us a topic, which is autumn, and my sister and her friends have put in a bunch of words in a bowl, and we're going to pick one out and
we're just going to read what it says and then
include it into the poem as best we can.
We're just going to share with you guys like the creative process, and normally we would literally just be like, this is what we want to write about and write it, but we think this is a more fun way, and it kind of like tests you more, and it's kind of more difficult when you actually have to use the words that you're given.
And yeah, this could either go really badly or really well, but we will be posting the poem up on our blog afterwards.
So if you'd like to read it, the link will be in the description and you can just click on it and head on over and you can read the final outcome. But we will share with you some of the bits that we come up with through the video.
Yeah, hopefully all of these are actually going to fit into the poem. Knowing my sister, they probably won't. There's probably something in it that's not going to fit, but we will see.
It is worth a try.
So we go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Crusty. Lol, if you get this. Thanks, Amy. Which are sleep, crusty, cold, hot drinks and Halloween. And we're going to try create a poem from these 5 words. So wish us luck because
it's going to go really well.
for 40
We've
minutes?
been here for an hour.
An hour.
Actually. We've been writing for an hour. Obviously we're not
This
going
is
to
our bit of paper.
And we've brainstormed.
I don't know if you can see. It's a mess because what we always tend to do is we start writing lines and then we we don't like it, so we cross it out and then we like put them in new places. So whatever we have at the beginning never makes it to the end. It's like never makes it to the end.
We kind of think of things and we'll write it down and then we'll try to go off of that, and we haven't actually added in the words specifically, but we have brainstormed different things
That remind us of those words?
Yeah, like we relate it back to the words, and if you can kind of find that within the poem hopefully, and yeah, we just repeated the word unknown throughout the whole of it. It's nice to have a recurring kind of theme.
Yeah. Okay. I lay in a cocoon of comfort, finding safety within the sheets, dreaming recklessly of what could have been, sank to sleep by the unknown.
Maroon leaves cast a blanket for happy hearts to fall, erupting tiny tornadoes of colour, making a pathway for the unknown.
Steam dances from my latte, the antidote to the cold. I watch pale faces wander, painted like my unknown.
I feel the dark shadows hover, are they my friends I do not know, for autumn has found its way inside me and formed a home with the unknown.
See, the funny thing about the unknown is unlike you, will never let me be alone.
I think that's
I mean, I don't know whether we read it nicely, so we're going to leave it in our blog and then you can read it the way that you like to read it and probably understand it more, because we probably just like read that really horribly, so sorry. But that's kind of like the gist of it.
It was kind of fun.
Yeah, I actually really liked this.
It was really hard, but it was kind of fun to sit there and try and create something in such a short amount of time, and like it's kind of like, it was like a lot of pressure.
Yeah,
but I kind of liked the
like,
pressure.
considering we had an hour and we had to use 5 words to create the whole poem, I think we did okay. Like,
if you have an hour, why don't you sit down, get someone to pick a theme for you, get someone to make a bowl of words for you, and just write a poem. And I mean, it'll be great.
I mean, do it with your friends as well, because I always think it's so much better to have someone to write with, because you get to like bounce your ideas off, and like I think me and you were always on the same wavelength, but we always have like different views of the wavelength. Like we know what we want to say, but we have different ways of saying it, and then it kind of molds together really well. And yeah, I think that's us done.
Yeah, we'll see you next week for another video.
Don't know what it will be yet because we're not organised, but it will be a surprise for both you and us.